At the core of Stoicism is the belief that control over one's inner self, perspective, and reactions can shape the outcomes of life's challenges. When it comes to relationships, this philosophy empowers you to become the ultimate prize by cultivating self-respect, mastery over emotions, and an unwavering sense of self-worth. In this script, we'll explore the Stoic approach to attracting women by becoming the type of man who naturally inspires admiration and intrigue. Lesson 1: Mastering the art of detachment. To get any girl to chase you, even if she's not initially interested, the first thing you must grasp is the art of detachment. In the world of Stoicism, detachment doesn't mean apathy but rather emotional independence. Most men make the mistake of placing their happiness and self-worth in the hands of the woman they desire. They believe that getting her validation will fulfill them, and when they don't receive it, they lose their confidence. Detachment teaches you that your worth isn't tied to her attention or approval. When you can fully internalize this, you start to exude a calm, self-assured presence. Women, whether they know it or not, are naturally drawn to men who are unattached to outcomes. When you're not chasing her validation, it disrupts the typical dynamic, creating intrigue. Suddenly, you're not just another man vying for her attention, you're the man who doesn't need it. Detachment doesn't come from pretending you don't care, it requires genuine work on your mindset. You must practice being satisfied with who you are and where you are in life, regardless of anyone else's opinion. This means engaging in activities that build your sense of fulfillment, from personal growth to pursuing passions. When you live with purpose beyond the chase, your vibe will naturally shift, and she will sense this powerful aura of independence. Lesson 2: Cultivating emotional control. Stoicism emphasizes mastery over emotions as a key aspect of self-discipline. Women are deeply intuitive when it comes to detecting emotional energy. If you're overly reactive, whether in excitement, frustration, or insecurity, you come across as easily influenced. On the other hand, men who remain composed in all situations radiate a quiet confidence. Emotional control signals that you are a man who doesn't get rattled by external forces. When dealing with women, this emotional steadiness is crucial. If she senses that you are unaffected by her attempts to test your patience, provoke jealousy, or play hard to get, she will be both impressed and intrigued. This doesn't mean you suppress your feelings, but that you manage them with grace. Even when she's distant or dismissive, responding with calm indifference rather than frustration makes her question why you aren't responding like every other man she knows. To cultivate emotional control, practice observing your emotions without reacting. Meditation, mindfulness, and journaling can help you train your mind to become aware of your feelings without allowing them to dictate your actions. The more emotionally grounded you are, the more likely a woman will see you as a man who is in charge of himself, a quality that many find irresistible. Lesson 3: Building self-worth beyond validation. One of the biggest mistakes men make is hinging their self-worth on how much attention they receive from women. The Stoic approach to relationships teaches that your value must come from within. Women are naturally attracted to men who don't need their approval to feel good about themselves. When your self-worth is rooted in your own character, accomplishments, and personal growth, you exude a quiet, unshakable confidence. Self-worth that comes from internal sources is magnetic. The moment you stop looking for validation from others, especially women, is the moment they start to see you as more valuable. This dynamic plays out because humans are wired to chase what seems out of reach. When you're not desperate for her attention, she begins to wonder why you're different, and that curiosity often turns into attraction. To build self-worth that doesn't rely on external approval, focus on your personal goals, health, and values. Engage in activities that make you feel proud of who you are, whether it's improving your career, learning new skills, or staying physically active. Surround yourself with a strong support network of friends and mentors who encourage growth. The more you invest in becoming the best version of yourself, the less you'll need anyone's validation, and, paradoxically, the more you'll attract it. Lesson 4. Mastering the power of silence and mystery. Silence and mystery are powerful tools in the art of attraction. Women are often drawn to men who don't reveal everything about themselves right away. In contrast, most men tend to overshare or rush to impress a woman, believing that more information will win her over. However, Stoicism teaches us to value our words, be deliberate with what we say, and recognize that silence is often more powerful than speech. Mystery keeps her intrigued. It invites her to fill in the blanks, to wonder who you are beneath the surface. A man who is comfortable with silence shows that he is confident, doesn't need constant validation, and is at peace with himself. By saying less, you force her to engage more, to ask questions, and to seek your attention rather than the other way around. Creating mystery doesn't mean playing games or withholding essential information, but rather being selective in what you share. Allow her to discover parts of you over time. This slow reveal makes her feel like she's peeling back the layers of an intriguing personality, which builds deeper attraction. When you're comfortable with silence, you also demonstrate emotional intelligence. Someone who doesn't need to fill every moment with chatter is perceived as secure and confident. Lesson 5. Exuding purpose and direction. A man without purpose is a man without power. Women are instinctively drawn to men who have a sense of direction in life. It's not about having wealth or status, it's about having a clear path that you're walking, regardless of who walks alongside you. In Stoicism, living with purpose is about aligning your actions with your values and principles. When you know what you stand for, where you're headed, and what you want out of life, you automatically become more attractive. Women are naturally inclined toward men who have their lives together, someone who has goals, ambition, and drive. This doesn't mean you need to be successful by society's standards, but rather that you are passionate and relentless in pursuing your own version of success. To embody this, start by defining your values and long-term vision. Set goals for personal and professional growth and work toward them consistently. When a woman sees that you're focused on your mission, she'll want to be part of your journey, chasing you as you chase your dreams. This mindset shift alone will set you apart from most men, who lack direction or are overly focused on impressing women. Lesson 6. Demonstrating high-value social skills. Your ability to navigate social dynamics with confidence is another essential factor that influences how women perceive you. High-value social skills, such as effective communication, charisma, and the ability to command attention without seeking it, all play a role in making you appear as the ultimate prize. Women are attracted to men who can handle themselves in any social setting with ease and grace. Stoicism teaches that true confidence comes from within. You don't need to dominate every conversation or be the loudest in the room to be noticed. Instead, practice being a good listener, engaging others with meaningful questions, and offering thoughtful responses. This level of self-assuredness shows that you are comfortable in your skin and don't need to prove anything to anyone. Women are drawn to this kind of energy because it reflects maturity and emotional intelligence. To improve your social skills, put yourself in situations where you can practice being present and mindful in conversations. Focus on understanding the other person rather than trying to be understood. By mastering social cues, body language, and active listening, you can create deeper connections with women and everyone else in your social circle. Lesson 7. Knowing your boundaries and sticking to them. Setting boundaries is an essential part of becoming the ultimate prize. Many men fail to communicate their boundaries, often out of fear of losing the woman's interest. However, Stoicism teaches that strong boundaries are a sign of self-respect and integrity. When you are clear about what you will and will not tolerate, you establish a level of respect that women find incredibly attractive. Boundaries show that you have standards and that you value your own time, energy, and well-being. Whether it's refusing to engage in drama, not allowing someone to take advantage of your kindness, or sticking to your own plans even if she's being indecisive, boundaries create a sense of authority. Women respect men who respect themselves. To set and maintain boundaries, first define what is non-negotiable for you in relationships. This could be anything from how you spend your time to how you expect to be treated. Once these are clear, communicate them calmly and assertively. You don't need to justify your boundaries or explain them in detail. Stand by them, and you'll find that the right women will be drawn to your strength and self-respect. Lesson 8. Practicing patience and long-term thinking. Patience is a rare quality, especially in relationships where instant gratification is often sought. Stoicism teaches us the value of patience and long-term thinking. The rush to win over a woman's affection often leads to impulsive actions and emotional responses that turn her off. Instead, by practicing patience, you send the message that you are in no hurry, that you're confident enough to wait for things to unfold naturally. Women often test men to see how easily they can be swayed or how quickly they will lose interest. When you remain patient and unflustered, it shows that you're not desperate for her attention. This patience demonstrates a level of self-control and maturity that is incredibly attractive. Over time, your patience will make her realize that you're a man worth pursuing because you're not chasing after fleeting moments but are invested in something deeper. To cultivate patience, remind yourself that the process is more important than the outcome. Stay focused on your own life goals and self-improvement, and let things with her develop at their own pace. By showing patience, you not only build anticipation but also prove that you're not a man who rushes into anything, especially not for short-term validation. Conclusion: becoming the ultimate prize. To become the ultimate prize in a woman's eyes, it's not about trying to manipulate or control her feelings. Instead, it's about cultivating the qualities that naturally attract her: confidence, mystery, self-worth, purpose, social skill, boundaries, patience, and emotional control. These are traits that not only make you appealing to women but also help you become the best version of yourself. Remember, the Stoic philosophy teaches us to focus on what is within our control, our actions, thoughts, and responses, while letting go of the need to control others or the outcomes of our efforts. When you embody these traits and live according to your values, you attract women who align with your vision of life and relationships. You are the ultimate prize when you value yourself and don't seek validation from others. The moment you stop trying to impress and start focusing on becoming the best version of yourself, the right woman will take notice. She will be drawn to your confidence, your purpose, and your ability to remain grounded no matter the circumstances. So, take the lessons from Stoicism and practice them consistently. Invest in yourself, maintain your boundaries, and live with integrity. Over time, you'll find that women will not only see your worth but will be eager to invest in you as well. Remember, the most powerful man in any relationship is the one who has learned to master himself and is no longer swayed by external validation. In the end, it's not about being the perfect man but being the man who is perfectly aligned with his values, purpose, and self-respect. By embodying these Stoic principles, you'll become a man who naturally attracts women, without needing to chase them.